Hello, beautiful beings. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Henry, and I welcome you to this divine sacred space. I hope you're all doing very well. So, I felt super called to deliver you guys this message because I feel like there's a lot of interesting new chapters unfolding within the next few weeks. So, if you're seeing this before September 2025, just know that this was meant to find you, okay? I'm holding the intention that with this energy reading, everybody who is tuning into this, it is for you, okay? I feel like for a lot of you right now, or within the next few weeks, you are about to receive certain mastermind ideas, and the universe is basically kind of like opening your crown chakra and letting this golden information just pour into it. So pay attention to the ideas you have early in the morning, late at night, or literally throughout the day whilst you are in some kind of Zen zone, okay? This is coming through for me because I just had this vision of your head, and this is gonna sound spooky, just bear with me, your head kind of like spiritually, energetically opening up so spirit can come through and download information. And they're going to be pouring this golden light into your crown chakra, into your head. And it's going to be like seeds are being planted within your mind that are going to be such beautiful ideas, mastermind ideas and master plans. Maybe for some of you guys, you've already experienced this, okay? And you're like, oh, wow, I can't believe I had this idea. I need to work on this. Maybe for some of you guys, you've been putting it off as well. You already know what that idea is and you're just putting it off, right? This is confirmation that this is a mastermind idea and spirit doesn't just go around and plant it into everybody's mind, okay? It's like, sorry, there's sirens going off. I have the windows open, it's very hot. But I'm also taking them as confirmation. I just feel like you guys, there's this certain thing that you recently learned or studied or realized where you're really, really good at, and you're like, okay, how can I embody this? How can I shoot my shot? How can I'm getting the like energy of a comet just shooting, or like a shooting star. I'm just like straight to the point, like an arrow, you know, like this is you right now, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you might be scared to pull through with whatever that is. And for a lot of you, you guys don't know it yet, okay? So this mastermind idea can pop into your head during the next following weeks where you're gonna wake up and you're like, holy shit, I now know what to do. You are allowed to leave behind a trace that may be uncomfortable for you and / or other people, okay? So what I mean by that is maybe you get this mastermind idea for you to start a business, but in doing so, it might mean that you need to quit your day job or something like that. And you might be disappointing some people or confusing some people because they're going to be like, wow, this is just such a leap of faith. And I just saw 444. Ooh, this is such a leap of faith. Like, how are they going to do it? Don't be discouraged, but also be logical, practical, and calculate your every move. I want to dive deeper and pull some cards at last and see what else you need to know about specifically the month of September, okay? What is it that you guys need to hear to the people tuning into this? We have the card Bright Future. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Okay, this is beautiful. I keep getting shoot your shot. Take a risk. Take a leap of faith, guys. For some of you as well, maybe this has to do with fashion or something. I feel like for some of you, also let me just sit comfortably because Yeah. For some of you, this has to do with fashion. I see you guys wearing this really sparkly dress. Or for some of you, you dress very uniquely. For some of you, you guys are dancers. You need to dance more, especially in the morning. If you guys deal with a lot of morning anxiety or depression or something like that in the morning, Spirit is asking you to like shake your hands, shake your body, move. My friend does this energetic movement practice a lot of the times in the morning. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna try and find the name so I can put it up in here. But for a lot of you guys, you're being called to move, especially in the morning, because I feel like there might be some stagnant energy coming up. And whenever that happens, Spirit is asking you to move and dance. Okay, and if you haven't danced in a while, but you remember you were dancing as a child, and this is so funny, guys. I don't know if you know the show Angelina Ballerina. It's about that mouse, and she's a ballerina, and she dances. I don't know why this is just coming up. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are meant to embody that. Maybe you watched that show as a child, and this is confirmation, but if it's not, don't stress it. But I'm just getting the energy of you needing to dance more. Okay? And specifically right now, guys, it is time to be active. It is time to create something with your bare hands. It is time to get creative but also dirty, like into the mud. It's time to create. It's time to be active, because right now I feel like you're no longer in the state of hibernation, but this really strong spirit animal, as you guys can see here in the card imagery, there's a wolf, so you might be resonating with that energy at this time. I feel like this kind of like wolf energy is taking over you. Very, very strong leadership kind of energy. I see this for you guys, okay? You need to create. Whatever mastermind idea is Spirit putting into your head, whatever golden honey energy Spirit is putting into your crown chakra, just know that you're meant to act on it. For some of you guys, you might be having prophetic dreams, you know, like you dream that you're a really successful author, and then you wake up in the morning and you're like, you know, like, wow, that was crazy. Never really entertained that thought. Or something brand new, you know, something like, or maybe not necessarily brand new, but something that is making you feel like you're coming back home to yourself, you know? Coming back to the roots of your being, okay? So for some of you, that might be writing, books, poetry, dancing. I don't want to sound too cryptic, but I feel like there may be some quote-unquote restrictions coming up, or some kind of fears coming to the surface, and Spirit is asking you to not be afraid. Don't be afraid. Take a leap of faith. Don't be afraid. Take a leap of faith. Don't be afraid. Because it's like you feel like you're in the dark and you're this comet, you know, just passing through darkness, and you're shining very brightly, and you're going at such speeds, you know? And Spirit is telling you, do not be afraid, because you are the light that you are looking for right now. Wow. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's get some more energy from this deck, which is my favorite. I love this deck so fucking much. Okay, let's see. What else you're meant to know at this time? I have the card Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Guys, at this time around, as we're moving into fall, or, you know, it doesn't really matter which hemisphere you're at, but as we're moving into these next few months, Spirit is asking you to put extreme energy, like a shit ton of energy into grounding yourself, visualizing that there's roots of your being connecting, flowing into the earth, you know? Because I feel like the next few weeks, specifically the next few weeks, are gonna shake things up. They're gonna be shaking up your world a bit. So what's important for you guys to do is to ground yourself. Okay, and I just saw 222. Guys, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And also, I need you guys to know, like, maybe you guys know somebody or you personally watch football or something like that. You are about to score your goal spiritually. You guys are spiritually, energetically about to score a goal. I don't know if that makes sense, okay? I just felt like mentioning it. But it's so important for you guys to ground yourself, okay? And I feel this message deeply because I forget, guys. I forget like crazy sometimes, okay? But I feel like you're so close to finding out what your life purpose is, and you're so close to discovering a certain something that is gonna be with you and accompany you through your entire life. Ooh. Okay. It's like you are, it's kind of like, it's giving the energy of you being Lara Croft and you're about to find like a great, like, lost, hidden magical city or something like that, or like a lost tomb or something that's worth like billions or whatever. You know, like you are about to have a great, ancient soul discovery. And from that point, starting from when you are gonna discover it, it's gonna be accompanying you your entire life. So for some of you, it might be like, oh, actually, I feel like I want to dance again. You know, you wake up one morning and you're like, I want to dance, you know, like, why haven't I been doing this? And boom, like you're a professional dancer, you know? Or like you want to write or you want to design clothes. This is specifically coming up here for some of you. Design dresses, being a designer, being into fashion, and that being your income, profits, organization. Like, words like this are coming through right now. I don't know what it is, but it's sure as hell gonna be big and grand, guys, okay? And I feel like for some of you, what's also really beneficial to know at this time is if you guys have been doing some kind of healing or you are releasing certain things from the past, working on childhood trauma, or like really working through a situation that was ingrained in your heart deeply in a negative way. I feel like right now you're also moving into the dark, not knowing that you are the light you need. You know what I mean? It's like you're moving into the dark and you're like, where's the light? Where's the light? Honey, stop asking where the light is. You know where it is. It's inside of you. You are the torch. You are the lantern. You are the comet passing through. You know? Wow. This is beautiful. Don't be afraid of sudden changes or breakthroughs. I feel like for some of you, you might be a bit afraid of them coming up because it's like you don't really like fast changes. Well, honey, it's gonna happen and you need to prepare yourself, okay? You are the light. Also, for a lot of you, if you have children or if you have children around you, you're gonna be inspiring them a lot. And you guys are somebody that children see and they're gonna remember you for the rest of your life. And in 20 years, when they're all grown up, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, she was amazing. He was amazing. You know, like they had something beautiful to offer. And I loved their presence so much. I feel like children are very inspired by you. Maybe even your fashion, if you dress in a bit of a different way, in more of an extra way. I'm really getting this message and energy right now that you have something to offer that children really admire, and they're going to be seeing you as a role model for a long time, and they're going to be remembering you for basically the rest of their lives, you know? Because through all the darkness, you are kind of like their light. And that applies to whether you have children or you are around children, you work like with children or something, like doesn't really matter, right? But people, especially younger people, see you as a great source of inspiration. Wow. But please remember to ground yourself, guys. Please, I don't want you leaving the house without at least visualizing that you're grounding yourself for at least 30 seconds every morning. Could be 20 seconds. It needs to be like, it can be short and simple, short and sweet, but what's important is that you ground yourself, because things are about to shake and be crazy and in the best way possible, but it's like you're an artist about to go on stage. It's like you're an incredible artist headlining Coachella or something like that, right? And it's 5 minutes before showtime, and you're like, you know, because you are really nervous, really fucking nervous. But once you're on the stage, it all starts to flow. It all starts to just occur naturally, happen naturally. You are in your element, and things will start moving in the most divine, beautiful way. And that show is your life. I feel like your life is just starting again, guys. I feel like you are about to step onto the stage of your life. And you're gonna be delivering the best performance ever. If you reclaim yourself being the light. I hope that made sense. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'd love to know if it resonated, and I'd love to hear from you. Like, what is that passion of yours? What's going on here? How did this resonate with you? And specifically, like, what do you feel like you can offer to the world? And if you don't know yet, I sure as hell bet that you're going to be finding out throughout the next few weeks. So feel free to let me know, because I love to know. Anyway, I love you. Bye.